A lot of riders don't stop riding after 50, they just start choosing the wrong kind of bikes. And that's usually where confidence drops, especially at low speeds or in traffic. That if you want something that feels easy, predictable, and comfortable every time you ride, this list focuses on motorcycles that don't fight you. These are bikes that help you stay relaxed, balanced, and fully in control. Suzuki Van 200. This one feels almost unintimidating from the moment you sit on it. It's especially good for riders who prefer a relaxed pace and don't want to deal with a heavy or top-heavy motorcycle. The wide tires add a surprising level of stability, especially at low speeds, which makes slow turns and parking lot riding much easier. The upright position also keeps your back and shoulders relaxed. It works well for short city rides, casual cruising, and even uneven roads. One thing to keep in mind, it's not built for highway speed. You'll feel its limits there. On the used market, you can usually find these starting around $2,500, depending on condition. Bajaj Avenger Street 160. Now, this is where things start to feel more familiar if you like a cruiser-style ride, but without the weight that usually comes with it. The low seat height makes it very easy to manage, especially when stopping or moving slowly in traffic. The forward set foot position reduces strain on your knees, which many older riders appreciate. It's a practical option for daily use, simple, predictable, and not demanding. However, it does feel a bit basic in terms of power, so don't expect strong acceleration. On the used market, you can usually find these starting around $1,200, depending on condition. TVS Ronin 225. This one sits in a really comfortable middle ground. It's not too low, not too tall, just a very neutral, easy-to-manage setup that many riders over 50 find reassuring. What stands out is how smooth it feels at low speeds. Whether you're moving through traffic or making slow turns, the bike doesn't feel jumpy or unpredictable. That alone builds a lot of confidence. The seating position is upright with a slight relaxed lean, so it doesn't put pressure on your wrists or back. One downside, the styling is a bit different and not everyone connects with it immediately. On the used market, you can usually find these starting around $1,500, depending on condition. Keeway K-Lite 202. This is more of a laid-back option for riders who just want something simple and easy to live with. The low seat height makes a big difference here. You can plant your feet confidently, which helps a lot when stopping or maneuvering slowly. The bike feels balanced and predictable, not something that demands constant attention. It's best suited for calm city rides and short weekend cruising. That said, the build quality and long-term reliability may not be as strong as more established brands, something to keep in mind. On the used market, you can usually find these starting around $1,800, depending on condition. At this stage, many riders realize something important. It's not about how powerful a bike is. It's about how easy it feels when you're not moving fast. That's where confidence either builds or disappears. Honda Navi. This one feels completely different from traditional motorcycles, and for many riders over 50, that's actually a good thing. It's extremely light, very low to the ground, and simple to manage. There's no clutch to worry about, so you can focus entirely on balance and control. That alone removes a lot of stress, especially in stop-and-go traffic. It works well for short trips, neighborhood rides, and getting comfortable again after a long break. The limitation is clear, though. It's not built for longer distances or higher speeds. On the used market, you can usually find these starting around $1,500, depending on condition. Suzuki S40 Boulevard. This one brings a more traditional cruiser feel, but without becoming overwhelming. The low seat and narrow body make it easy to handle at stops, and the power delivery is smooth rather than aggressive. It doesn't rush you. It responds in a calm, predictable way, which is exactly what builds trust over time. It's a strong option for relaxed highway cruising and steady rides. One downside, you may feel some vibration at higher speeds, which not everyone enjoys. On the used market, you can usually find these starting around $3,000, depending on condition. Yamaha V-Star 250. This is one of those bikes that simply feels right for a lot of riders starting fresh or returning after years. It's light, well-balanced, and very predictable. Nothing about it feels sudden or intimidating. The seating position is relaxed, and the controls are easy to get used to. This works especially well for riders who want something dependable for regular, easy rides without dealing with weight or complexity. The trade-off, it's not very powerful, so highway riding can feel limited. On the used market, you can usually find these starting around $2,500, depending on condition. The difference with these bikes isn't performance. It's how they make you feel when you're riding slowly, stopping, or just taking your time. That's where most riders either gain confidence or start second-guessing themselves. If a bike feels easy at low speed, everything else becomes easier too. Now I'm curious, are you more comfortable with a low cruiser style or something upright and simple like the Van or Navi? Drop your choice below.